On February 20th, the 28th Marines approached the base of Mount Suribachi. The remaining 5th Amphibious Corps prepared to advance north. Marines were positioned along a 2.25-mile front that started near the base of the volcano to the East Boat Basin, east of Airfield No. 1. The attack began at 0830. The plan was for the left flank and center units to pivot, clear the airfield, and seize the 01 line. In addition to Mount Suribachi, the 5th Marine Division was responsible for the left flank and assigned 126 and 327 to lead the charge. 127 and 227 were held in reserve. As the two assault battalions advanced, they faced pillboxes, landmines, mortar, and artillery from Japanese forces. The Marines also faced the challenge of moving across open terrain, which provided little cover from incoming fire. After an intense day of fighting, the left flank managed to gain 800 yards. The right flank consisted of 3 battalions. 125 was responsible for leading the attack. 225's mission was to take the high ground and support 125 once it was secured. Near the coast, 124 defended the line and would stay there until the other 2 battalions were in position. The Japanese resistance resulted in heavy casualties for 325, which caused commanders to remove them from the front lines and into the reserve units. The right flank sustained heavy losses as well, due to the well-aimed, consistent fire from Japanese forces. Artillery from the defenders targeted medical assistance in the field, which resulted in corpsmen having one of the highest casualty percentages that day. One enemy shell directly hit medical support, killing 6 and injuring 7. At 1600, the U.S. conducted an airstrike but miscalculated the target zone and strafed Bravo Company 124, which resulted in 5 dead and 6 wounded. By 1800, the 2 battalions managed to advance 200 yards, but 124's progress was insignificant. After a rough day, the capture of Airfield No. 1 was complete. Due to the high casualty rates, reserve units from the 3rd Division were ordered to shore. They faced the challenge of navigating through a graveyard of destroyed or stuck vehicles. Artillery from the 14th Marines also headed to the coast, but as the amphibious vehicles carrying the 105mm howitzers hit the water, they instantly sank. 8 amphibious vehicles were lost, taking with them more than half of the 14th's weapons. Throughout the night, Marines faced constant counterattacks from the Japanese. Although enemy forces were unsuccessful in penetrating the front lines, the United States suffered more casualties and had very little rest. Kuribayashi's experience gave him the foresight needed for defending the island. He understood that the United States would divide forces and attack Mount Suribachi separately. He designed the volcano to withstand an attack and made sure Japanese forces could fight the Marines without the assistance of Japanese troops. Due to the fortified positions, Marines only advanced 200 yards.